Hey Dragon Slayers. So today's video is about my current fasting routine that I started November 1st and why I chose it. So I've done a lot of fast over the past 4 years. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. I've done 16 and 8, which is you fast for 16 hours and you eat for 8 hours a day. I've done 18 and 6. I've done 20 and 4, fast for 20, eat for 4. 22 and 2, 23 and 1, or basically one meal a day. I've done 30-hour fasts, 36-hour fasts, 40, 42, 48, 72 hours, or 3 days. I've done probably dozens of 3 day fasts. I've done at least one or two 5 day fasts. I believe one or two 7 day fasts, and I've done two 14 day fasts. So I have done a lot of fasting. And I remember about 4 years ago when I first read Jason Fung's The Diabetes Code. His treatment for his patients was to have them do an initial fast of 3 to 14 days to help bring their high blood sugar back under control. And then he would start them on rolling 36 to 42-hour fasts continuously until they lost all the weight that they wanted. I remember when I first read this, I was mortified. I was like, dude, I love to eat. And once I start eating, I don't want to stop. I prefer to eat until I'm full, eat until I'm fully satiated. So the idea of doing a rolling fast sounded like a nightmare to me because I just love food so much, which kind of got me into the shape that I'm in the first place. Just eating too many of the wrong foods over a long period of time. And so I thought about, like, okay, well, let me try doing a 7 day fast. And I remember doing the 7 day fast. My fasted blood sugar was about 323 when I first started. And after 7 days, I got my blood sugar down to under 100. And I thought, okay, great, I'm healed. But unfortunately, no, it doesn't work that way. I didn't know that at the time. And so I thought, okay, well, a 36-hour fast, two of those is a 72-hour fast. So I'll just do a 72-hour fast once a week, and that'll, get me where I need to be. And I did that for 7 or 8 weeks. And I did make huge improvements. I mean, definitely, all these things have made huge improvements, but it still didn't get me exactly where I wanted to be. And so I fought against that paradigm for many years. And I thought that somehow I could cheat the system and do something better, faster, smarter, etc. Because for me and my psychology, I find it way easier to fast for an extended period of time and then not to fast, as opposed to fasting for a shorter period of time, eating, and then fasting again. Eating, fasting, eating, fasting. I find the alternating to be far more psychologically difficult. And that's why I was really against doing the 36-hour fast at first. And so, over this period of time, my numbers have dramatically improved. I went from an initial A1C of 12.3, now 5.6 today. And another source of information, Dr. Mindy Pelz, who I greatly respect and admire, who is also a huge advocate of fasting, suggests that the 36-hour fast is best to get unstuck if you're stuck in your weight loss journey. Now that I've tried everything else, I've come to the point where I'm essentially saying, okay, let me try the one thing I don't want to do, and let's see what happens. And logically, this makes a lot of sense when you think about it. Our bodies are masters of adaptation. You can work out as hard as you want to in a single day, but there is a maximum benefit to any individual workout. It's only through consistent workouts over time that you achieve any progress to your health or your physique. Whatever made me think that fasting would be any different was a foolhardy errand and me trying to rush the process. So it would be like running for 100 miles one day and then never running again for the rest of your life. you'd be much better off running 1 mile every day for 100 days and then continuing to just run a single mile every day than you would be to try to do it all at once. I thought that if I could fast for 14 days, like that's it, that's all I needed to do. I thought that if I could fast for 3 days straight and do it every week for a month or two, that's it, that's all I needed to do. And I have learned that unfortunately things don't work that way. So my baseline schedule now is always 16 out, 16-8. Even on days that I do not fast all day, bare minimum, I'm always fasting at least 16 hours every day, typically 17 or 18, because I just don't even really get hungry that much anymore because I've been doing it for so long. And I want to try this rolling 36-hour fast. I decided to go ahead and just do 40 because I don't really need 12 hours to eat. I think an 8-hour eating window for me is perfectly fine, perfectly comfortable. So I'm going to be doing like 40 and 8 and just keep continuing from there. So I'm hoping that this helps me lose my last 15 to 20 pounds and, really gets my blood sugar down into the low fives, preferably the high four range as far as A1C is concerned. And so, yeah, that's what we're going to do and see where we go from here. So, that's what I've got for you guys today. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it really helps the channel out. And remember, guys, that together, you and I will slay the dreaded diabetes dragon.